unvaccinated.
98 to 99% of the deaths that we're seeing in the U.S. today from COVID-19 are impacting people that have not been vaccinated.
That's Marsh during Thursday's coronavirus briefing and continuing to warn about the Delta variant of the virus. From the Metro News Anchor Desk, I'm Chris Lawrence.
This is the sound of a popular American motorcycle. It's the sound of freedom, the open road, really good times. And this is what it sounds like with a drunk guy on it. How do you like the sound of that? Cops are cracking down on drunk motorcycle riders. If you ride drunk, you will get caught and you will get arrested. Drunk riding, over the limit, under arrest. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Transportation.
This is Education Matters with Ohio Education Association President Scott Damaro.
We just marked 100 days since the passage of the American Rescue Plan, a huge package of pandemic relief funds from the federal government, including $4.5 billion for public schools in Ohio. By law, educators should have a say in how that money is spent in their districts. Make sure your local leaders hear your voice.
Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association.
Now, during the Jim Robinson Ford Lincoln Toyota Pre-Owned Super Sale, select from over 80 vehicles in stock starting under $5,000. Most are local trades, many with one owner. Hurry to Jim Robinson at the Highlands, home of lifetime powertrain protection. Now, during the Jim Robinson Ford Lincoln Toyota Pre-Owned Super Sale, select from over 80 vehicles in stock starting under $5,000. Most are local trades, many with one owner. Hurry to
Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 83 want to thank the owners and contractors of the Ohio Valley for using their locally trained workers to help build for the future. Local 83 helps design, fabricate, and build the gas infrastructure for the oil and gas industry here in the Ohio Valley. Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 83 is 300 members strong and growing. They also do residential, commercial, and industrial work on both sides of the river. For more information, call Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 83 at 304-233-4444.
The Ohio Valley Rib and Chicken Cook-Off is back, featuring the best ribs your taste buds can handle. Come on down to Wheeling's Heritage Port June 25th and 26th to see who can win the coveted Karen Bauer Trophy. Admission is free, so stop by for live music, free cornhole tournament, beer garden, and more. The Ohio Valley Rib and Chicken Cook-Off, June 25th and 26th at Wheeling's Heritage Port.
Hello, I'm Chuck Reddick, Commissioner of the Internal Revenue Service. We're working hard to get ready for tax filing season. You know who else is working hard? Identity thieves. Keep your computers and your mobile phones secure. Use antivirus software and strong passwords. Look out for email scams. Secure your home Wi-Fi with a password. Stay safe when you shop online. Look for HTTPS in the web address. See irs.gov for details.
What is Real Big Talk? Well, it's an honest conversation that you can be a part of no matter which way you lean. I'm Big Rick, your host of Real Big Talk, and I invite you to join me, Lola, and the rest of this community to discuss our world and the events that unfold daily. Be a part of the conversation at 304-214-1600. Real Big Talk, weekdays 2 to 5 on the Watchdog.
Right.
funny you play that, Lola. A couple of weekends ago, I talked to an old friend, one of the lead singers of the Jaggers, Jimmy Ross. First thing he said, don't you dare ask me about Donnie Iris, because they still don't get along. I'm thinking all these groups, you know, Creedence Clearwater, Revival, John Fogerty, you know, a lot of these guys, the guys, and the Eagles don't like each other, but they play. When you're getting old, you know, why don't you like reunite and do a big-time tour, you know? There's already enough hatred around, you know? I'm beginning to hate everybody and everything. Then I see Reverend Cummings, and he's going to take care of me. So what are you going to do if I got 30 days to live, Reverend? You're going to tell me everything's going to be all right?
You know, we're going to pray, and we're going to pray for an extension. And
an extension! Is that like an extension cord?
You know, there's a horrible story that I do not endorse, that a man went to meet his doctor, and the doctor said, you only have 30 days left to live. And the man said, I can't pay you, doctor, in 30 days. He said, well, all right, I'll give you 60 days to live.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's horrible, but we would pray for an extension, and you know, and hopefully we'll have everything right before it's over.
Okay. That doesn't matter. When it's that time, it's that time. It's out of control.
Well, you know, that's why somebody said live every day like it's going to be your last, because one day it will, and it'll look like any other day.
Oh, thanks. I got to go home and go through some traffic in Claysville where the trucks don't slow down. Whatever. Hey, it's good to see you again.
Good to be here. Thank you so very much. Thank you to both you and Lola. So.
Yeah, anytime you want to come on.
You've been very kind.
You just call.
You've been very kind.
We'll find time for you and then send you a bill.
All right. As long as you believe in the layaway plan and we can pay it back, you know, we'll get it done.
No wonder you have limo service. No, folks, he doesn't have a limo.
No, I do not.
And he wouldn't want one either.
Well, I'm not going to say that, but...
You can pick up all the sinners and take them to your church. There are sinners out there, you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
What did you just text me? Why are you here? There we go. There's a free basketball clinic coming up.
There is a free basketball clinic coming up on Monday. It'll be from 9 to 12, and we're very honored that Chase Haller, who is a former West Virginia University
good one too.
Player, very good. And right now I think he's playing in Lithuania, but he's been playing professionally over there. He is going to be the leader of it, and as I understand it, he's bringing some of his friends with him. There's a rumor that we hear that C.J. Goodwin said he's going to drop by. There's going to be, and then he has some other friends that he said is coming who are also doing well in sports, and they're hoping to not only teach basketball skills, but hopefully more importantly, life lessons. To try to encourage young people in our community to let them know, even though we may come from a smaller community than others, greatness comes from our area, and just like they ended up being great, they can be great too.
Yeah, I know this guy very well. Wait a minute. It's Monday, right?
It is Monday.
I could show up.
Oh my God. Now you always tell me you could show up, and you never show up for anything that I have ever done.
But don't I make donations?
Yes, you do.
Yes,
you do.
Like it when I give you that check. Oh yeah, you say, boy,
but nothing is like the real thing. Nothing's like you being there. So
I'm coming because I can come here real early.
Yes.
See you about 8 o'clock.
Well, we won't be there till 9.
Well, you're going to meet me for coffee.
Oh, okay.
No. It's 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Right.
It's going to be on Main Street?
It's going to be on Main Street, right down the street from the church. Okay. We're going to have a ribbon cutting at the church not the church, the youth center at 9 a.m. Because we are highlighting that we're going to have a free Wi-Fi for the kids. And that they don't even have to come into the youth center to use it. And then after that, we're going to just walk down to Wilson Park, which is less than a block from the church. That's where they'll have the training and the skills, and they're going to talk to the kids. They might sign some autographs. I don't know all the things that they're going to do. I'm going to leave all that in Chase's hand. And then after they're through, and we have some gifts for the kids as well that we're going to be giving them. And then after they're through, they'll come back and have lunch at the youth center, and it's also the kickoff of our youth center summer program, where we'll be meeting Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with the kids, and we'll have other clinics and other games and activities. We'll also be taking them on some trips like to the museums in the area, and we hope to close by taking them to an amusement park at the end of the summer.
Wow.
And it's
For the
all
record-
free as long as you've
For
been
the
a regular
record,
attendant.
if I'm alive and I'm not stuck in traffic, I'll be there. Even if I'm
We
stuck
would be
in traffic.
honored. We would
no,
be
no,
honored.
you don't want to be honored with anything I do.
We would
you
be
know,
very honored.
Be honored that you're getting some WVU basketball greats there.
Yes,
And if
we
he's
are.
in Lusitania, whatever, he's making a lot of money.
Lithuania, I believe, but I may
a
not
lot
be
of
pronouncing
guys
it right.
who've worked, played basketball in Germany and Italy, they're heroes.
Is that right?
They're
Yes.
Hollywood stars. They're making $2-3 million.
Wow.
They're living in 5-star hotels.
Beautiful.
They're getting picked up in limos.
All right.
They're eating in 5-star restaurants.
Well, he deserves it then.
and
God
then they get a
bless him.
shot in the NBA and make twice as much money.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody would love to come to the NBA.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
an exclusive club.
Oh, yeah,
So,
it is.
but,
Hold on, I got another message here. Will you call me at 105? Oh, no, I'll call you. Lola just texted me.
Okay.
She says, why don't you stir it up by wearing a pit hat? There you go. You don't think she'd say that, do you?
I don't, you know.
But she wears West Virginia stuff.
I just know Lola to be a rock star. That's all I know about her.
A what star?
A rock star.
She's off for a rocker. but
No,
she's not.
I never said that.
If she was a rock star, you think she'd be here? She'd be in Hollywood.
She's just gracing us with her presence.
Oh, my God, I'm going to throw up. Where's the paper?
Can you come in every day?
She is a good girl, isn't she?
She is. She's been, all the time I've known her, she's been nothing but great.
A good girl. But who likes good girls? Anyway? You like that, didn't you? Huh? I like the joke, though, about 30 days to 60 days. That's probably true, Whatever. But whatever they got to do to this body, fine. Experiment. I don't care.
Oh, help us, Lord.
I should donate it to University of Pittsburgh. They have a class
I'm sure they would accept
where they
it.
do. Yeah, oh, yeah. Because the body's only worth, what's a body worth, Lola? $1.90?
Yeah, not much.
Wow.
Not much.
$1.90, Reverend.
Help us, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Since you're closer to Jesus and God than I am,
I'm not
your
saying
body's
that.
worth $3.
I need them just as much as everybody else. But,
Yeah, but that ought to be a cool thing.
it's going to be exciting, and I
Are you
think
gonna
the
have
kids
food or anything?
We are going to have food, and we're going to be feeding the kids. We'll feed everybody that's there. If you're there,
I'm a
we'll be feeding you.
69-year-old kid.
We'll feed you
No,
too.
I know, that's okay.
We'll be feeding everybody that's there. We're looking forward to a great time. I do want to throw in that on this Saturday we're having our second vaccine drive-through clinic,
I see.
and that's going to be at the Dream Center through the alley at 407 Main Street. This last time we were only able to give 2 of the vaccines. This time we're giving all 3. And you can get Johnson & Johnson, or you can get, which is one and done, or you can get Moderna or Pfizer, and all 3 will be available. I'm very grateful to the West Virginia National Guard for facilitating this, and for Village Pharmacy for carrying it out. And you don't have to leave your car. You do register in your car, and then
What if you're out of state?
you could. This is wonderful. No residency required. So we had people who came from other states, such as Pennsylvania and Ohio. We had people who came from West Virginia, and all were treated the same. No cost to anybody. We're just trying to help as many people as possible to help our community so that we can all feel safe, and that hopefully we don't want to lose anyone else to this horrible pandemic.
And thank you, National Guard.
Thank you, West Virginia National Guard. Yes.
That's Johnson. I'm trying to read the small print here. I tried to enlarge it.
Oh, Lord.
Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Moderna?
Yeah,
No,
Moderna.
Moderna, same
yes.
thing.
Yeah.
Available. Boy, if Madonna was available, you'd have a lot of people. You could sell autographs. Hey, help the church. We got Madonna here. Okay, that's 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What if I'm in line at 1 o'clock? You'll still take care of me?
You know what? We had some people who, and I'm very grateful and thankful to you and to others who helped us get the word out about the one we did in May. And we had a very good turnout. And there were people that were there before 11 a.m. waiting in line to get their shot. And they were able to get in and out within 20 minutes. And then at 1 o'clock, right when we were about ready to close, more cars did show up, and they did service them.
You know what? You better never leave the community. You'd be hard to replace.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm sure
No, I
it'd be
take
easy
that
to
back.
replace.
You'd be replaced.
I'm sure it would. You put your fist in water, you pull your fist out, that's how quickly you can be replaced.
Can I use that and take credit for it down the road
It's
at another
not
radio
mine.
station?
It's not mine. It's not mine.
No,
But
you are, and I don't want to sound, you are, You are a blessing.
Well, I'm trying to be. That's for sure.
Why are you looking at your watch?
I got
somewhere?
a message. A message came in.
Okay, you want to leave?
No. I'm here with you. I'm honored to be here. All right, your hamburgers are here, I believe. Okay. There's my lovely wife, and I think, can she come in and make a delivery?
Yeah.
Yes, she can.
Yes. Lola said yes.
Yeah.
Lola said yes, she can.
You see what her top
she got a
priority
bag
is.
right there.
Yeah, look at her.
And you will you give Lola hers?
Yeah, make sure she's going to starve because she hasn't eaten in 5 minutes. Look at her. She eats.
Oh, she's going to open up the window for us.
Thank you.
She was delayed but not denied. So.
Yeah, all right.
And you have something for Bill there. There he is.
Thank you. This thing with the free basketball clinic.
Yes.
So parents, if you're listening, kids aren't in school now, are they?
No,
Bring
they
the
should
kids
be
in.
out K through 12. He said he'll work with them all, and there's different skill levels for different ones. And he's going to again have some other. I'm not sure what the proper word is. Maybe superstar or whatever, but some others who have achieved greatness in the sports realm. They're going to come. They're going to talk. They're going to work with the kids. Take pictures with the kids, perhaps, autograph the kids. Maybe some of these autographs might be worth a lot more later on. But these are some local community heroes, and as I understand, some out of town who will be with us on that day. And we just want the kids to have a good time. It has been, I am not the originator of it, but I'm just repeating it. And that is, it is better to build good boys and girls than wait and repair broken down men and women. And so we're trying to invest in the front half by building good boys and girls, helping them to recognize the greatness that is on the inside of them. And if we put more money in on the front end, we won't have to put any money in at the back end.
Okay, there's no cost for this, right?
No cost for any of it. No cost for the vaccine, no cost for the basketball clinic.
Okay, so I don't have to bring my checkbook.
You do not have to bring your checkbook.
Okay.
We are looking for sponsors.
I knew it. I know
Everything
what the bottom
costs.
line is.
Everything costs. We're looking for sponsors.
All I'm asking for, and I'll go across the street to the 7-Eleven or whatever that place is and get a cup of coffee. That's all I want.
You can get it. I'll get you. You get there. I'll get you your coffee.
Okay, and I like light cream. Okay.
I'll get you the coffee and the cream.
Okay.
You
Now, if
do
you have
what
donuts,
want with
do I
it.
got to bring donuts to
You
Lola?
do not have to bring anything. But yes, I always believe in sharing with Lola.
She'll take anything that's edible.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But it's always nice to be nice. So.
All right.
But I think the kids will have a good time. Chase seems excited about it. As I understand it, he's had other clinics around the community. We're so honored that he's bringing it to North Wheeling. You don't have to be from North Wheeling to attend. Anybody can attend. There is registration available. It's not required, but it is requested. And that way we know how much food to buy and how many gifts to have. It will, you go to our Facebook page at the North Wheeling Community Youth Center. You'll see a flyer there that has the information on how to register, or you can go to our webpage at northwheelingcommunityyouthcenter.org. We would love to have you and your kids come celebrate your kids. Stay with them or drop them off, however you feel led. We're going to try to make them have as much fun as possible while they live and they learn. Yeah. And we're going to expose them to greatness. Somebody was sharing, I think Chase said somewhere that the more greatness you're exposed to, the more chance you have of being great. And that some people have greatness in them, they've just never been exposed to it.
Well, I'm exposed to you, and I feel great.
I'm exposed to you, and I feel great.
No.
I don't know if that came out right. That might not have come out right.
Yeah, you don't want to expose me.
I don't want the police busting down the door.
No,
I did not expose myself in that way.
They were exposing each other in a radio studio. Hey, you'd get a lot of publicity. Maybe get more
that's not the
donations.
publicity I want. That's not the publicity I want.
Learn, improve,
yes.
Experience fun.
Yes.
Sounds like my early days of dating.
You're taking this in a whole new way. That's not the way we were trying to do it.
I was just telling you about my past. What's that? Food, fellowship?
Yes.
Is there anything else? Good times.
Good times. Good times.
And learn basketball skills.
And learn basketball skills. Yeah. And we're going. I think they're going to do some scrimmages depending upon what people's skills are. I think they're going to go around some cones. I think he's going to talk about, making the basketball your friend. This park, I found out, and I already knew it, but I forgot. C.J. Goodwin stated when we were with him last that was the park that he played in as a kid. So we're going to actually go to the park that he learned some of his skills.
Didn't he play football?
He did play football and basketball.
At WVU?
No, he played football.
I know him because I've interviewed him, but I can't
Is it California U or
California U?
I think it was California U,
because his
but
good
I'm
friend
not
is
sure.
Mel Blunt. You know Mel?
Mel Blunt is his very good friend. Absolutely, yes. And I've met Mel Blunt a couple times.
I heard he sold his place.
Now, that I don't know, but I know that C.J. worked with him when he did have that.
Because we had
place.
C.J. on here because Mel
C.J. is
said,
doing a lot of good things.
Mel calls me, says, you're going to have C.J. on your show. Well, what am I going to say? No?
No, don't say no to Mel Blunt.
No, I can't even outrun him. Have you seen him lately?
I have not seen Mel Blunt.
He's still chiseled.
Oh, I believe it.
He walks in the Steeler locker room, and most of those guys don't care about the Steelers of old, but when he walks in with that
they respect him.
Cowboy hat,
yeah.
He could still play. That's
yeah. No, I believe that. I believe it. I have not seen him lately, but last time I seen him, he did look good.
Yeah, he did look good.
But I think they're going to have a good time, and it doesn't matter where you start. What matters is how you finish. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm at the finish line. So.
No, I'm not saying that. I think you got a long ways to go.
I hope
at least
so.
that's my prayer.
As long as I wake up tomorrow, it's fine.
Well, God bless you. God bless you. I hope
Here's
you
a
wake
blessing
up.
in disguise. If I don't wake up tomorrow over the weekend, I don't have to put up with Lola.
No,
What do you think of that?
No, I don't agree with that.
Okay, all right. I don't agree with it. Okay, you're doing a doubleheader this weekend.
Yes.
Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock. Get your vaccine, okay?
Yes. Drive through.
Yeah, drive through, okay?
Yes, we will take some walk-ups, but, we prefer you drive through.
Okay, and then Monday morning.
Yes.
Maybe get there early because everybody might be thinking the same thing. We got to get there early.
Yeah.
From 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., there's a basketball clinic, okay?
Right. And
it's going to be a who's who of West Virginia Mountaineer greats.
I think it's going to be a good time. And then the youth center will stay open for 2 more hours. I think it's 2 o'clock. Following it, and they can eat their lunch there if they like and hear about some of the other activities that's going to go on. And the youth center will continue to be open every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to 2
Food's
p.m.
available.
Food is
there
available.
A cost for that?
No cost.
Oh, because I was going to bring in like a case of Spam.
Always welcome. I know you love your Spam.
No, she loves the
I
Spam.
love my Spam.
I'm not speaking against Spam.
She don't like my smelts. I love smelts. Greek festival, I'll eat all the smelts they got.
Oh, smelt. I thought you said smells. But anyway, you love your
he
smells.
Smelts. Smelts.
Oh, okay.
Smelts are little fishies.
Oh, I didn't
You
know
probably
that.
don't like anchovies, do you?
I've had some, but they're not my favorite thing.
Lola, you like anchovies?
No.
Oh, as a
You
kid.
put one anchovy on a pizza, and the entire pizza is ruined.
Oh,
Yeah, I learned that from my kids when they were real young, and I was real old and stupid. Now I get anchovies in a little cup. I don't even put it in the box. I take it, make sure it doesn't go in the box. Because that smell
Is that right?
is awful.
Clings to everything.
Yeah.
It's worse than sardines.
Is it an acquired taste or something?
Well, no, it's.
Yeah, cats love it.
Oh yeah. The little container comes in after I eat all the anchovies. There's a little bit of juice left. I'll put it on the floor, and 3 cats kill each other to get to it. And then they want to kiss me.
Oh, Lord.
Well, but then you probably like it. It's like the second time around.
Yeah. Nothing like kissing cats. All right. Reverend,
Yes, sir.
I wasn't in a good mood today.
Oh,
You put
Lord.
me in a good mood.
Oh, no. All glory to God.
Yeah, okay. I visit too many doctors lately. I hate doctors. I don't hate
They're
hate
trying
them.
to help.
Yeah. But I think you've helped me more today.
Well, I pray.
And I feel I've done something good today by
You
helping
have. You definitely have. And thank you so very much. And sincerely, thank you.
It's a blessing.
Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And we just want everybody to know that they're welcome. We would love to have you. If you haven't got your vaccination and you want either your first shot or your second shot or your Johnson 1 and done, why don't you come out? We'd love to have you. That's why the National Guard will be there. And if you have some kids that want to be exposed to some greatness that has come right from the Ohio Valley, why don't you come out?
I'll see you
9
Monday
to 12.
morning, I promise. Okay?
All right. We'd love to
And
have
Lola,
you.
thanks
Whether you
you-
come or not, thank you so
Lola,
very much.
thanks you for lunch.
Oh, I do.
It's a small lunch.
Thank
small
you.
lunch.
I know. Got it.
I could read her lips. She goes, only one cheeseburger?
Oh, great. Well, you know what? Give her another one. There's another one. You want another one?
I was only kidding.
No.
I like getting her in trouble. Hey, thank you, and thank you for the lunch. And I'll see you Monday morning. Coffee, light cream.
Yes.
All right.
God bless you all.
Yeah, I will be there. That's going to be cool. Get to meet some West Virginia legends who are going to teach you the game of basketball. Hey, coming up, very, very special guest who's no longer a Steeler because he just got the pink slip. Boy, I've been there before. David DeCastro on The Variety Show. Stay tuned.
Watchdog is FM 98.1 W251CY, AM 1600 WKKX Wheeling, FM 97.7 W249DU, AM 1370 WVLY Moundsville.
The ABC News is brought to you by Thomas Auto Centers, Mall Road, St. Clairsville. Get the best deal at Thomas Auto Centers.
From ABC News, I'm Dave Packer. From across Florida, first responders arriving at the site of the collapsed beachfront condo building, joining the search through the rubble for survivors. Surfside Mayor Charles Burkett.
They had a line of guys all up and down the pile, and they had another set of 80 that were just arriving.
Right now, rescue teams tunneling through the parking garage under the building, medical personnel with them in case they find a seriously injured survivor. Florida State Fire Marshal Jimmy Petronas.
That's why these guys are built with surgeons and trauma technicians embedded with the team, because sometimes it may be saving the life right there where you find them.
Investigations into the cause of the collapse at the early stages. Georgia's Republican Governor Brian Kemp says a federal lawsuit against the state is, quote, born out of the lies and misinformation the Biden administration has pushed against Georgia's Election Integrity Act from the start. Attorney General Merrick Garland announcing the suit today.
When Georgia limited drop boxes, required different forms of ID for absentee voting, and banned food and drinks to voters waiting in a line, Attorney General Merrick Garland saw racial bias.
Our complaint alleges that recent changes to Georgia's election laws were enacted with the purpose of denying or abridging the right of black Georgians to vote on account of their race or color.
Garland said the department is reviewing all laws, not just those recently passed, for potential violations of federal election law. Aaron Katursky, ABC News, New York.
In Minneapolis, hours before he's to be sentenced in the death of George Floyd, Derek Chauvin's lawyers denied another attempt at a new trial. As for that sentence, attorney Terry Austin, an analyst on the Law and Crime Network.
We are thinking that the judge will probably put in a sentence of, I think, between 20, 25 years, maybe even the most that the prosecution has requested here at 30 years.
The defense requesting a sentence of time served. On Wall Street, the Dow is up at this hour, 236 points. You're listening to ABC News.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents and Doug.
Check it out, Limu, a roadside carnival.
Step right up, folks. Test your strength. Come see the fire-breathing baby.
Let's fan out and tell people that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Look, an emu wearing sunglasses.
Limu, you're famous. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
At Bowles Builders, demand is through the roof. To keep up, his business needs a stronger foundation.
Cut the saw, all right? Just one sec. Bowles Builders, this is Bow. This weekend? Yeah, we can do it.
Indeed can help him hire the people he needs.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
There is increasing concern that the spread of the Delta variant will lead to more dangerous COVID-19 mutations in the U.S. ABC's Elwin Lopez at CDC headquarters in Atlanta.
With just over 45% of the country fully vaccinated, the push to get more Americans to roll up their sleeves continues. The nation's top infectious disease expert says the best way to put a stop to the Delta variant is to get vaccinated.
The Delta variant now in the majority of states. The government report on unexplained aerial phenomena, or UAPs, expected to be sent to Congress today, what used to be known as UFOs. ABC News has learned that the U.S. intelligence agencies have not reached a definitive explanation for the military's encounters with UAPs and have not found evidence to suggest that they're linked to alien spacecraft.
Retired Navy Lieutenant Commander Alex Dietrich, a veteran combat pilot, says she spotted a UAP in 2004 near San Diego.
As a military officer, we're always conditioned to think friend or foe. There is a concern about national security, something in our immediate vicinity when we were conducting military exercises.
Just weeks ago, former Navy pilot Ryan Graves told 60 Minutes that pilots saw these regularly.
Every day for at least a couple of years.
ABC's Gio Benitez reporting. Visiting Hawaii is about to get a little bit easier. Starting July 8th, the state dropping its testing and quarantine rules for vaccinated domestic travelers. This is ABC News.
I absolutely love my dog, but the constant shedding, not so much. But then I got a Swiffer Sweeper pet kit, and it is amazing. These super thick cloths pick up a crazy amount of hair. Just look at all that. And that was from just one swipe. And the best part? Sweeper's so much easier to maneuver than a broom or a vacuum, easily getting around chairs and under the couch. You're right. Now I can focus on you, not your shedding. Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit, because shed happens.
Dave Packer, ABC News.
I'm Dave James on the Ohio News Network. A controversial amendment was added to a bill in the Ohio House yesterday that deals with permitting college athletes to be paid. Krista Frost with ONN affiliate WBNS-TV in Columbus explains.
What that amendment would do is ban transgender athletes from participating in female-related sports. That goes for high school and college sports. With that proposal coming from Representative Jenna Powell, some saying that it's pro-women and not anti-LGBTQ, while others are saying that it's one of the most extreme attacks against transgender people in the country. Now, while this amendment did pass, it is part of a bigger bill centered on student athletes being paid for their name, image, and likeness. Krista Frost from the State House.
That bill moves to the Senate now. There's a separate proposal at the State House dealing with allowing college athletes to be paid. A 17-year-old girl was shot and killed in Columbus last night. Police say her name was Mackenzie Ridley. Columbus has at least 95 homicides this year. That wasn't reached until September 1st of last year. Ohio's Urban Search and Rescue Team, Task Force 1, is on standby and monitoring the efforts in Miami to find people in the rubble of a 12-story condo that collapsed yesterday. Phil Senaway is the unit's public information officer who says it's dangerous, unsettling work.
I have multiple friends here from Ohio Task Force that have been to the World Trade Center. In some ways, most of them never recover from it.
I'm Dave James on the Ohio News Network.
304-214-1600. Call the Watchdog with your thoughts. We'll be right back to Local Talk.
Over the years, you've brought opioids into your home. They helped when you were in pain, and you held on to them just in case. But holding on to opioids puts your family at risk. Learn more at www.fda.gov/drug disposal.
For all of your IT needs, visit OmniPerforms.com. Omni Strategic Technologies, the only IT company that the Watchdog trusts.
My little girl hurt her foot and needed a doctor fast, but her physician wasn't available, and I wanted her seen as soon as possible. Then I remembered the Wheeling Hospital Urgent Care, right in downtown Wheeling at the Stone Center on Market Plaza. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day, the center is ideal if you have a sudden sickness or injury. The doctors and nurses were great, and they also provided x-rays, a pharmacy, and lab draw station. No appointments needed, and convenient parking is nearby. Wheeling Hospital Urgent Care. They'll take good care.
Hello, everyone. From the Watchdog, I'm the Storm Tracker, Darnell Foster. With a look at your local weather forecast for your Friday. Mostly sunny, a daytime high near 86. Overnight low of 71 under partly cloudy skies. You're going to see another muggy day for your Saturday with temperatures near 90 degrees under mostly sunny skies. Have yourself a great day, everyone. From the Watchdog, I'm Darnell Foster.
The views and opinions expressed on the following program are not necessarily those of this station or its sponsors.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of sound. A dimension of sight. A dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Now it's time for Bill DeFabio on AM 1600 WKKX, The Watchdog.
I wonder if David DeCastro was playing at Stanford while the marching band was playing this. I don't know. David, what do you think?
Yeah, maybe, huh?
Yeah. You know, I got to tell this story. As one of like the senior reporters, people listen to me. Now they don't listen to me because I'm old, but that's okay. I remember when you were first drafted, a young'un, and you know all the young ones know what's going on, said, why would they get an offensive lineman #1 pick? I said, because he's a smart guy. He went to Stanford. Oh, yeah. You know, and I was right for once. Every couple of years I get lucky. But, man, you know, I'm going to miss Pouncey arguing with him because I always told him, he would tell me after a game, how'd I play, Bill? You're good, but you know Mike Webster. And we'd laugh. He'd tell me I'm good, but, you know, I'm no Costas or whatever. We always had fun. And I could go to you and your sidekick, Villanueva, during losses, and you guys, you know, you never said, I don't want to do any interviews or anything. I'm going to miss you guys in the locker room.
Yeah, I'm going to miss you too.
And you know what? Relationships are about everything. As long as I got your phone number and you don't change it, I hope to keep in touch. So, but, you know, I didn't mean to bother you earlier today, but I said all he can say is, no way, Jose. So I'm glad you could join us. It's tough for me because I know you just got the pink slip. I'll use a better word. You got released by the Steelers. Did you see it coming, David?
Yeah, I kind of saw it coming. We talked some, and I got to get surgery on my ankle and get fixed up, and, you know, business is what it is. So, you know, it was a decision been made and to move on with life, and that's all I can do, keep going forward. So, you know, had a great run and played for a great organization with great teammates, made some great memories, you know, so I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, also, guard Ramon Foster was a good go-to guy.
Oh, yeah, he's great. He's crushing it now, I heard, huh?
He's what?
He's doing really well with the media now, huh?
Oh,
His
yeah.
own gig?
Yeah, oh, yeah. I told him years ago, just like Ryan Clark.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Ryan used to say, you had that look. I said, well, you're the only guy I could ask one question. You can go on for a half hour.
Yeah, it's an art.
He said, you mean I talk too much? I said, man, you're going to be on TV. He goes, yeah, that would be cool. So every time I see him, and he's still talking a lot. It's like the host on ESPN. Okay, hey, thank you, Ryan. Okay, and he's like, not done. But it's nice to see that Steeler helmet in his room behind his head. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. He's a great guy.
But Ramon Foster's doing a great job, and I don't think you want to get into broadcasting, do you? You're too quiet.
Yeah, it's not really my shtick. Yeah, I like playing the game. That's about it. Talking about it. You know, I did it because I respected you guys' job, and you know, I know the fans play a big part in the game, and they deserve to hear what's going on. You know, but yeah, as far as talking about it now, it's not really my ideal job.
Hey, can I? Maybe coaching, is that on your list of things to do, whether it be college or the pros?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's a pretty big time commitment to college or pros. Maybe high school at some point, or see what happens. But not sure.
Where's your home, by the way? I never did ask you this all these years I knew you.
We've always stayed in Pittsburgh year round. You know, I got 3 kids, 2 dogs, so I was never really like moving. So not sure if I'll stay here, but just gonna see how things go. Get this ankle fixed up, relax a little bit, hang out with the kids, and take some time to reflect and figure out the next steps forward.
Yeah, I got more stuff for Villanueva. You know, I gave him press passes to Army-Navy games in the 50s and programs. You thought I would have given him gold. He says, what do you need? I said, I don't need anything. I said, I'd rather give them to you than put them on eBay and make a couple of bucks. And he saw the press pass. I think it was to the 1954 Army-Navy game. It was a bracelet, a metal bracelet, and it was a cool thing. And I just thought he would enjoy it, and he's enjoyed everything I've given him. And that Stanford book you got, I don't know who sent it to me, but that's a who's who, man.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, okay.
That's great.
If I find any programs, I'll know who to send them to.
Yeah, please do.
Because you know Pitt never played Stanford.
Never, huh?
I don't think so. You weren't the biggest name to play there, right? Some guy named Elway played there?
Yeah, he's pretty good, huh?
Oh, not bad. Not bad.
Right.
Did you get to know him? Did he recruit you or anything?
No, I never got a chance to know him. No, I never met him, never crossed paths.
Okay. Now, you're wearing one of my famous numbers, right? 66.
Okay, one of yours, huh?
Well, yeah, you know, I'm a Green Bay Packer guy. Matter of fact, I own 5 shares of their stock, and I'm mad at Aaron Rodgers, but nobody's going to listen to me. But growing up, I loved Ray Nitschke, a mean-ass linebacker.
Okay.
He was in that great movie, The Longest Yard, remember, when he banged his head against the wall?
Oh, yeah. Love that movie.
You think you could block him today if you both were 30 years old?
Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be a good matchup.
Oh, yeah, I'd love it. I'd start a fight, you know. Okay. 6-time Pro Bowler. You're a good guy, David. I wish you the best. But you know what? I'm going to swear. There's going to be a big, here's the swear word, void, 4-letter word, VOID on that offensive line. I don't care who you bring in. You know, it's all about chemistry. Now, I know you still care about the team, but can Ben feel comfortable with all these new faces on the O-line?
Oh yeah, I think he'll be just fine. They got a good coach. I like what Canada's doing with the offensive scheme and getting to know him a little bit. I liked him, and yeah, got some young faces. Nothing wrong with that. They got some talent, and they'll be ready to go. They're young, you know, still fired up and excited. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch them. That's for sure.
Now Kevin Dotson will probably take over at one of the guard spots, right?
Yep. Yeah, he's one of the players I thought played really well, especially as a rookie last year. I was really impressed by him, and I like his personality a lot too.
Okay.
Very humble, pretty quiet.
Yeah. Where are you going to put B.J. Finney?
I'm not sure. I know he can play it all. He can do it all. So sure he'll fill in there somewhere. I'm sure Clem will get him right, and hey, all training camp to figure it out. You know, that's what it's for.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you. You had many highlights. One of them being, of course, 6-time Pro Bowler. That's Hall of Fame material. Super Bowls. What's your top 3? Make sure one of these is your top 3 highlights of wearing number 66 for the Steelers.
Man, I haven't had much time to think about it, Bill. You put me on the spot right now.
Well, I can do that because I'm a reporter. You know me.
Yeah, I know. Jeez, you got to make it tough. I feel like I'm at the.
Oh, I don't want to make it tough. Just give me one of your great moments sharing with your team. Was it a Super Bowl?
We never made it that far. We made AFC Championship game against the Patriots.
Oh yeah.
So as far as it went, I don't know. We had some great runs there as an offense. That was really special. And you know, it's hard to pinpoint one instance. I mean, just had a lot of special moments, special times on and off the field with the guys. I mean, that's what football's about, especially as an O-line. You're super close with your teammates, and you depend on each other, and you get really close over the years. And you know, that's what it's all about. So that's why I started playing football when I was young in high school, because my buddies were doing it. And it's fun to do something hard with like-minded individuals. And you know, that's really what it was about. Nothing really specific, just the whole culmination of everything.
When you got the phone call from Kevin Colbert, you're our number 1 pick. Talk to me about the excitement.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind back then. I don't know where the time's gone, to be honest. It's been almost a decade now. So, yeah, a lot of excitement, a lot of nerves, a lot of it's a big step. I mean, it's a big decision. You don't really have control over it, and I was pretty ecstatic to go to a great franchise and good team, and I couldn't have picked a better one to go to. Man, they're top notch. They do things the right way, and always respect them.
I guess you would need another surgery to make everything good or whatever. Yeah. Why don't you do that so I could see you maybe play for the Ravens and you can play next to Villanueva? Come on, do me a favor. I've never asked you for an autograph, never asked you to make a donation to my charities. Come on, do that for me.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see how the surgery goes. I hope I feel better. Number 1 priority is just my health for after football. We'll talk to the doctor and see how it goes and keep the options open. You never know, but just taking it one day at a time.
Yeah. Do you talk to the Ranger at all?
Oh, yeah. We're still good buddies and keep in touch. So He's doing well. He's getting ready. Get mentally prepared for the season. I know it's going to be a grind like it always is, but he'll be good.
You know what? I do security with my other jobs, and I always see the players come in, both from the other team and the Steelers. You guys were like, brothers bonded because you always walk in together, walk out together, and you always say hello to all the people I work with. So that's what I'm going to miss, because not all players are friendly like you and Villanueva, all right? But you guys were 2 class acts, and I'm going to miss you guys, but that's okay. I have great memories. David, sorry I woke you up this morning. Keep in touch. You're going to live in Pittsburgh for a while?
Yeah, I'll be here for a little bit. getting life together and sorted out. But won't change my number, and if you ever need anything from me, you know where to find me.
All right. Hey, thank you for all the great memories for Steeler Nation, okay?
Hey, thank you, Bill. Take care.
And thank you very much for cooperating with a lot of my media colleagues. Half of them are jerks, but that's okay. They're trying to do their job.
Yeah, I understand. Everyone's got a job to do and pay the bills.
Hey, if you see the Army guy, tell him I said hey.
Hey, we'll do.
All right. Thank you, David, and congratulations on a great career. And I know you're going to have a great future because you're a good guy, full of character.
All right. Thanks, Bill. It means a lot.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Man, I'm going to miss him. I miss Ramon Foster. I miss arguing and getting in verbal fights with Pouncey. I miss Villanueva, number 78. But that's okay. You know, I miss all those great Steelers in the 70s. But they gave me great memories. The guys I just mentioned gave me great memories. And Castro, yeah, well, Pouncey every once in a while would hide, especially when he hiked the ball over whatever in that last Cleveland game. But he was lucky because we weren't allowed in the locker room to interview him. But so many great memories with these guys because they had some great years. And I'm telling you right now, before I take a break, Ben Roethlisberger has some worries because, you know, they're going to insert a lot of new faces there, and it takes a while for the chemistry to develop on the offensive line. I said it 2 months ago. He's not going to start all 17 games. Mark my word. I might be right on this, but I hope I'm wrong. We'll be right back. Lola and I is going to talk over some interesting items involving birthdays and stuff. Also, talk about what's down the street, okay? Ribs, chicken, Lola's still hungry after the cheeseburger she just ate. And I'm hungry, too. We'll be right back.
Hi, it's Hoppy Kercheval inviting you to join me weekdays, 10 till noon for a statewide talk line. We talk about the big stories affecting us in West Virginia. We talk with top political figures, sports personalities, and sometimes just us folks talking, all offering our opinions on what's happening today. 10 till noon, right after the Watchdog Morning Show with Howard.
Now, during the Jim Robinson Ford Lincoln Toyota Pre-Owned Super Sale, select from over 80 vehicles in stock starting under $5,000. Most are local trades, many with one owner. Hurry to Jim Robinson at the Highlands, home of lifetime powertrain protection. Now, during the Jim Robinson Ford Lincoln Toyota Pre-Owned Super Sale, select from over 80 vehicles in stock starting under $5,000. Most are local trades, many with one owner. Hurry to
Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 83 want to thank the owners and contractors of the Ohio Valley for using their locally trained workers to help build for the future. Local 83 helps design, fabricate, and build the gas infrastructure for the oil and gas industry here in the Ohio Valley. Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 83 is 300 members strong and growing. They also do residential, commercial, and industrial work on both sides of the river. For more information, call Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local 83 at 304-233-4445.
Catch Biff Leonard on the Watchdog Morning Show with Howard Monroe. Weekday morning, 7 to 10 a.m. Only on the Watchdog. Live and local talk radio. Just the way you like it.
Attorney Tom McIntyre.
Life. It may knock you down, but you don't have to stay that way. I'm Tom McIntyre. I'm a bankruptcy attorney, and I'm here to help you. Give us a call, and we'll send you a copy of my free book, When Bad Things Happen to Good People. It's an interesting read, and it'll explain bankruptcy to you like no other book does. Give us a call. We're here to help.
Call Thomas E. McIntyre and Associates at 304-232-8600. Allow us to help put you back on the road to financial success.
Well, my day's made. I just got a text from David DeCastro. Anytime you need me. Good job. Thank you. That'll make my day. This is not making my day because I didn't know this until about 2 minutes ago. I was going to go over some sports items, oldies and stuff with Lola. So I saw Phyllis George. It's her birthday today. My first couple of years here, I don't know when it was, I had Phyllis George on the air because I know her from covering Super Bowls. Great lady, smart lady. She worked the NFL Today. She was a former Miss America in the early 70s. She did, what do you call it? It's in the morning, CBS Morning News. I didn't realize she passed away about a year ago. I don't know how I missed that. Great lady. I got fond memories of that, too, talking to her in the media room during a Super Bowl. Oh, man. I will talk about Bobby Bonds, not media-friendly. His son was not media-friendly. But on this date in 1968, Bobby Bonds of the San Francisco Giants started on a road to superstardom. He connected for a Grand Slam home run in his very first game with the Giants. He became the first baseball player in the majors to debut in such an exciting way. And what did the Giants do? It was the first time in history, I think it was 1970, that teams traded $100,000 ball players. Hell, the trainer makes that much now. Probably more than that. The ball boy makes that much. But back then, it was strange, and then all of a sudden the news broke. 2 Bobbies were traded. Bobby Mercer of the Yankees, who was supposed to be the next Mickey Mantle, he ended up being the next Bill DeFabio, but not that good. He was traded to San Francisco for Bobby Bonds. That was unheard of back then. 2 high-profile players traded. You don't see that happening anymore. But the only reason I got along with Barry Bonds, because we both stayed at Pirate City when he was a rookie, I would tell stories about Bobby Bonds and the San Francisco Giants, Willie Mays, Willie McCovey. You know, I've interviewed all of them. I don't know if that impressed him, but we became good friends, and that friendship lasted for years, even when he didn't get along with some of the media people in Pittsburgh. So, and I always would tell Barry, aren't you thankful you're not working with the media in New York, Philadelphia? They'd eat you alive. And he would shake his head, yeah, I guess you're right. Bobby Bonds, good ball player. Barry Bonds, great ball player, who should be in the Hall of Fame. You agree with that, Lola? Put Barry Bonds in?
Yeah, I do.
So we agree on Pete Rose and Barry Bonds.
Yeah, I've always said Pete Rose deserved to be in.
Oh, unbelievable.
As a player.
Yeah.
You know, he screwed up when he was a manager.
Yeah.
Put him in as a player. It's 2 separate categories.
Yeah. And on this date in 1985, it was big news with the media. ABC TV's Monday Night Football announcer lineup was Frank Gifford, O.J. Simpson. They were joined by Joe Namath. What happened to Howard Cosell? It happens to everybody. Bad ratings, sagging ratings. So he and Don Meredith was given the pink slip. Wow. I love Don Meredith. When there was like a couple minutes left in the game and you know the outcome of the game, didn't he used to sing? The fat lady singing or something? Yeah. It's over? Yeah. Yeah. He'd probably be criticized today for that, whatever. But yeah, I don't think Joe did a great job. I wasn't impressed with O.J. Simpson, but I thought Howard Cosell made that trio when he started Monday Night Football. And Don Meredith added to it with his stories. He was like little Abner. He's like Terry Bradshaw. You didn't know what the hell was coming out of his mouth, but he was usually funny. Might not have been true, but he was a funny guy. But yeah, when the ratings are down, no matter what job you're at, sometimes it might not be your fault, your history, okay? And I think that's about the Pride of Detroit, 1948, Joe Louis, KO'd Jersey Joe Walcott, who later became a referee in boxing. And with that knockout, Joe Louis kept the world heavyweight boxing crown. Okay? That's about it in sports. Let's see if there's anything Detroit or Baltimore. Hardly anything about Baltimore, but I always mention something about the Orioles because Biff is still struggling with how bad his team is. He agreed with me that they ought to have a World Series of the 2 worst teams in baseball. That way the Pirates and the Orioles could meet again. Oh, both teams are bad. You talk about bad. How about Arizona? Oh. Pirates, by the way, and I told Greg Brown that the Pirates are going to win 2 out of 4 in St. Louis. I'm halfway there. And if you're probably wondering why, because St. Louis has owned the Pirates, they were due to lose. They've won 5 in a row until last night, 10 straight counting last year. They were due to lose. They just got beat up by the Tigers, so that's why I thought, they could go in there and take 2 out of 4 from St. Louis, which would be a good thing because they play a 4-game series and one of the nicest atmospheres in St. Louis. The fans there are so friendly. I mean, it's baseball at its best. Some people call the Cardinals the New York Yankees of the National League. Well, they've won about 9 or 10 championships, so they didn't win the one in '68 with the great Bob Gibson because a team called the Tigers beat them. You remember that, don't you, Lola?
Yes, that I do.
The 1968 Tigers. Denny McClain. Who was the heavyset guy that liked donuts and he opened a donut shop?
Mickey Lolich.
Mickey Lolich. Oh, good stuff. Great players, Al Kaline. I mean, you can go right to... I like the catcher, Bill Freehan. you know. Is he in the Hall of Fame, Lola? Do you know? I don't know. He's in my Hall of Fame. That's all that counts. All right, that's about it. We're going to take a break and come back with Butch, talk about entertainment. So much stuff going on. We got the bases covered. Maybe I'll see a few of you down the street for ribs and kitchen, you know, ribs and chicken, okay? They probably got to cook the chicken and ribs in the kitchen somewhere. But there's going to be beer there. There's going to be a whole lot of fun. There's going to be music, comedians. Be there. And if you're there after 5, you might run into Lola. She'll be at the beer wagon. We got to take a break. We are the Variety Show.
The Metro News Update is brought to you by Thomas Auto Centers, Mall Road, St. Clairsville. Get the best deal at Thomas Auto Centers.
West Virginia Metro News, I'm Chris Lawrence. The House and Senate had a much different pace at the Capitol Thursday.
The state Senate decided to stay on the floor on Thursday and pass Governor Jim Justice's funding bills and some other measures in about 90 minutes. But the leadership of the House of Delegates decided to send those funding bills, about $250 million worth, to its Finance Committee for discussion. Most of the bills made it through, but a few did not. One that did allocates $42 million to expand offerings, including additional cabins and campsites at state parks. State DNR Director Steve McDaniel says they need capacity. He says putting those campsites as part of an online booking system recently has increased their use.
Once we opened them up to the world and people knew where they're at when they're traveling through West Virginia, now they can find them on their cell phone, then they started filling up.
Another bill approved Thursday creates a $30 million closing fund for economic development projects. I'm Jeff Jenkins, WV, MetroNews.com.
Also at the Capitol on Thursday, the state Senate confirmed 2 of Governor Jim Justice's nominees to the state's Educational Broadcasting Authority. They voted 22-6 and 21-6, respectively, to appoint Greg Thomas and Danielle Waltz. Thomas has represented multiple conservative causes, including the 2018 U.S. Senate campaign of Massey Energy CEO Don Blankenship. Waltz is an attorney who has also lobbied on behalf of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. Some Democrat lawmakers were highly skeptical of those two on the Educational Broadcasting Authority. You're listening to Metro News, the voice of West Virginia. State coronavirus czar Dr. Clay Marsh says there's new evidence that shows those who are dying now of the coronavirus are unvaccinated.
98 to 99% of the deaths that we're seeing in the U.S. today from COVID-19 are impacting people that have not been vaccinated.
Well, that's Marsh during Thursday's coronavirus briefing and continuing to warn about the Delta variant of the virus. From the Metro News Anchor Desk, I'm Chris Lawrence.
AutomotiveMap.com presents the Sports Flash, powered by The Score on The Watchdog. I'm John Thayer. In the NBA playoffs last night, the LA Clippers winners over the Phoenix Suns, 106-92. Phoenix now leads the series 2-1. Paul George had 27 points, 15 rebounds, and 8 assists to lead the way for the Clippers. They'll get ready for game number 4 in LA. Tonight, the Bucks are set to host the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta leads that series 1-0. In the NHL last night, the Montreal Canadiens winners in overtime over the Vegas Golden Knights 3-2. Montreal wins the series 4-2. Tonight in the NHL playoffs, it's the Islanders and the Tampa Bay Lightning from Tampa Bay, game number 7. Download the Score app today. Lightning Fast Sports Alerts. It's why the Score app is one of North America's most popular sports apps. I'm John Thayer with the Sports Flash, powered by the Score on The Watchdog.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents and Doug.
And we're back with Limu, Emu, and Doug for the final question. Category is things you climb. All right, Limu, what do you think? You sure? We're going with Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Oh, so close. We were looking for stairs. Huh. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
All right, we have goat yoga lattes coming up in the yoga room. Hey, Regan, can you go
At Finley's Fitness, personal trainers shouldn't have to personally do everything.
Awesome. Gauge that core. That class started 2 minutes ago. I am late. Hey, Dylan, can you...
Indeed can help them hire the people they need.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Did you know that 3 Ohioans are diagnosed with oral cancer every day? Dentists are doctors of dental surgery and can recognize life-threatening conditions and treat oral diseases before they become serious health complications. Ohio Dental Association member dentists are located throughout the state and are dedicated to providing the highest quality dental dental care. Ask if your dentist is a member of the Ohio Dental Association and American Dental Association, so you know you're being treated by the best. To find an ODA dentist in your area, visit associationsadvanceohio.com.
The outdoor drama Tecumseh is back this summer. The drama, the history, and the spectacle make Tecumseh one of Ohio's most beloved traditions. Tecumseh has provided thrilling live entertainment for 50 years, and the outdoor theater at Sugarloaf Mountain will provide a safe and memorable experience for your entire family. Get tickets now at tecumsehdrama.com. This message is made possible in part by the Ohio Arts Council. Tecumseh, experience the drama.
New Belgium Fat Tire Amber Ale is now available in West Virginia and distributed locally by wine and beverage merchants. With its toasty and biscuit-like malt flavors blended perfectly with hoppy freshness, it's bound to become one of your new favorite craft beers. Fat Tire Amber Ale is now available at local retailers. Please don't drink and drive, and drink responsibly. From your friends at Wine and Beverage
The
Merchants.
Ohio Valley Rib and Chicken Cook-Off is back, featuring the best ribs your taste buds can handle. Come on down to Wheeling's Heritage Port June 25th and 26th to see who can win the coveted Karen Bauer Trophy. Admission is free, so stop by for live music, free cornhole tournament, beer garden, and more. The Ohio Valley Rib and Chicken Cook-Off, June 25th and 26th at Wheeling's Heritage Port.
Value starts here at your Toyota dealer with savings and reliability you can count on. So check out a RAV4 now with up to $750 cash back, or a Camry with up to $1,250 cash back, or go with a Corolla and take up to $1,000 cash back. Visit buyatoyota.com and find a dealer near you. You can take cash back or apply toward down payment. Offers may vary for hybrid models. See your dealer for details. Offers end July 6th. Toyota, let's go places.
Let your voice be heard. This is Big Rick, your host of Real Big Talk, weekdays from 2 to 5 on the Watchdog. Just because my name is on the show, that doesn't mean that this show doesn't belong to you too. Lola and I can drive the bus, but you can jump on and join in. Breaking stories, local, statewide, national, and around the world discussed right here on the Watchdog. 304-214-1600. Real Big Talk with me, Big Rick, weekdays from 2 to 5 on the Watchdog.
Well, it's always good to talk to Butch Maxwell.
And it's good to talk to Bill DeFabio, too. How are you?
Well, I said I think. Okay.
You think? Why? Oh,
I'm thinking I want to make sure I got all my stuff ready, because when I have you here, I don't have to worry about that, but I got the Ohio Valley Summer Event Guide. I make sure I keep a copy here in my car and in my briefcase, because I lose things. You're not at that age where you're losing things, Butch, are you?
I am, but I have all that stuff too, so we're in good shape.
Okay, the first thing I'm looking at is the Waitress. Where's that going to be? That's Broadway, right?
Yeah, that Broadway series, sure, yeah, we can talk about that. They just announced it recently. Waitress starts the season on November 3rd.
Yeah.
And also is Fiddler on the Roof in March 10th, and Menopause, the musical, on March 31st.
Okay.
So those are all happening, plus the Magical Circle Christmas, which is Circuit Christmas, which is on December 18th.
Yeah,
So,
all good stuff, man.
yeah, good stuff.
I put it in my non-sports calendar to try and check out Fiddler on the Roof. The last time I saw it was 1972 at a huge movie where I had to stand in line. It was like standing in line for The Godfather, you know?
Oh, yeah, the film version of it.
Yeah.
It was a good, yeah.
Big time.
But nothing like live theater.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I might as well segue right into my shameless self-promotion.
Well, you're good at that, so tell me.
Yeah. Mystery Theater Unlimited, presenting two shows next week on Thursday and Friday of next week. So 1 week from today, actually 1 week from last night at River City. And then on Friday, we'll be at The View in Grandview Park. And both fine facilities. Both places, only $19.95 for a great musical comedy, murder mystery, dinner theater, interactive kind of a show. And you know, what a bargain, what a great thing to do. What way to kick off your 4th of July weekend, next weekend. Thursday night Wheeling, call 304-233-4555 to make reservations.
Wait a minute, you're going to be at River City on Thursday?
On Thursday night, right.
Well, I don't know if I'm working, but maybe I'll just come as a fan because I enjoy the work you put into it and all the great talent you've assembled.
Oh, that'd be great. You know, we'd welcome you. You know, you could play a part, but we won't.
No, that's okay, because you won't give me a part that I can either remember lines or do something stupid.
Yeah, I know that.
And you'll take a shot at me. I know that.
You know, we were really friendly about that.
I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
You know, you could throw egg rolls at me. I don't care.
Well, anyway, that is coming up next week, so
Okay.
you can make reservations now for this. It should be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
So
When am I going to see the M80s?
The M80s, you can see the M80s next week in St. Clairsville. We're playing at the M80s. For those of you who don't know, is a new wave tribute band, music from the late 70s and throughout the 80s, with a great lineup of great musicians, including Aaron Huffman and Greg Molnar and me and Ken Neal and Courtney Beal playing drums and Sean Geary on keyboards. I think it's everybody. Anyway, we're playing in St. Clairsville. It's a free concert. It's Tuesday night. It's part of their regular series, and that's out at the St. Clairsville Recreation Center, which is kind of right behind the high school.
Yeah.
So that's when you'll see the M80s. Of course, there's a whole lot of.
Wait a second. I got a question on the M80s. Who's your drummer?
Oh, yeah.
Who's your drummer?
Our drummer. We have a new guy playing drums with us now. His name is Courtney Beal.
Okay. Why does that name sound familiar?
He's been around. He's played in a lot of different bands. So.
Okay. All right. Well, knowing you have to be pretty good to be part of the fraternity.
He's excellent. He's really good, up to our high standards. So
I got to come. I like listening to the girl that sings "Call Me." You know.
Yeah. No, that's Aaron Huffman. She's remarkable.
She's also in your show, right? The musicals and all that.
She is sometimes in our mystery theater shows.
Yeah. Okay.
But, not always, but. Yeah, so, if you're interested in music right now, or at least today, the Ohio Valley Rib and Chicken Cook-Off is going on. I know you've been talking about that a bit.
Yep, that's where I'm going at 2:05.
All right. Well, my very good friend in Easy Street, Greg Molnar, who also plays in the M80s, he's playing Easy Street. They'll be performing there this evening, along with the Sarah Hayes Band. And it's free admission. Just go on down. Check it out. Tomorrow, the party continues. They've got Ashley Best, who I can't say is one of my very good friends, but I'm open to it. Ron Retzer's trio will also be playing, and yes, my very good friends Vinyl Soul, featuring Sean Geary, who plays keyboard for the M80s. But Vinyl Soul is among the bands who will be playing tomorrow night at the Rib Fest. So that goes on until 11 o'clock, both tonight and tomorrow night. That's something that you might want to check into. If you're running around other places, you might want to go see my very good friends in the Muddle. They're playing at the Prima Marina down in Moundsville tonight. And then tomorrow they're going to be in Wheeling. They're going to be at Karen's Pub, which is right in center Wheeling, very close to the post office. So those are a few things going on. Coming up this week, there are a number of other things. We've got Waterfront Wednesdays. This week is Eli and the Mojo Kings. Excellent band. Really first-class musicians, and just a whole lot of fun, too. So that's Wednesday at Wheeling's Heritage Porch. So do check that out.
Butch, you talk about your very good friends.
Mm-hmm.
I have a very good friend who's going to be at the Rib and Chicken. All that good food. He's going to do a 3-hour remote. Big Rick's going to be down there.
Oh, he'll be there today then.
Yeah.
Huh?
I went to say hello to him, and I think he was chopping down 20 ribs. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, he's got to do the research.
Yeah.
You know, it's important. So,
Yeah, but you know what? It's going to be our pleasure because that's where we should be. It's right down the street. It's the biggest event that I know of in the afternoon or maybe the weekend in Wheeling, and it's just good to be around people, you know?
Yes, it is. It really is. That's been what's been remarkable about it. I went to the they had a Juneteenth festival. And I went to that. It was just great to be out among people, and the music was good. The company was great. Let's see. We got if you're in around Wheeling Park, they've got a series called Flashback Fridays, and that's at the amphitheater. And seriously, my very good friend Curtis Johnson is playing out there. It's the Curtis Johnson Quartet, really good jazz music. Curtis is a saxophone player, and he's excellent. So that's happening tonight. That's free. That's 7:00. So you might want to consider that. Let's see. We've got on Sunday, Crandall Creek will be playing at Ogilvy on their Sunday Fun Day concert series. That's at the amphitheater. That starts at 7:00. Crandall Creek is a bluegrass band. My very good friend Bob Gaudio, aka the Troubadour, will be playing at Ogilvy on their patio party on Saturday. At 7:00, and that's also a free event. And tonight on their Fire Pit Fridays, Ogilvy, so they've got a country musician who sadly is not my very good friend, but I'm sure he's good. Jeff Sudduth is playing there. So wanted to tell you about all of that stuff. I know there's a lot. Here's one that you mentioned last week. Well, the event is today. It's Let's Groove Tonight Band, and they're playing.
Groovin'.
Yep, they're playing at the Weirden Event Center, and they're a tribute to Earth, Wind, and Fire. George Kellis.
George Kellis, He'll be listening wherever his spirit may be. He'll be listening.
Yeah.
You know what was strange? I didn't know anybody other than Bill Phillips, because Bill was working in Pittsburgh. He's back in Steubenville. I came down here to make sure I got to say goodbye to George at the funeral home. You should have seen the line. And I'm thinking, wow, I hope they don't close the door, because I got there rather late because of traffic on 70. I saw Bill Phillips, and he waved. He let me cut in front of him. But while we're waiting there, they're playing the music of all George's favorite songs, and every Earth, Wind, and Fire was played, because he loved that group. And
You really did.
Yeah, I did. By the way,
it's great music.
I could listen to it all the time. Maybe we'll play some. Maybe we'll play more. But listen, you want to make a safe bet at the casino?
Sure.
This is a safe bet. Lola will not get any sleep on July 4th. Now ask me why.
Why is that?
Funny you should ask. The Wheeling Symphony concert and fireworks from 4 p.m. to 11 o'clock. Lola, you'll get to hear all the banging and everything, right?
Oh yeah, but that's one of the benefits, maybe in quotes, of living on the island, right?
Yeah, July 4th, the Wheeling Symphony. Boy, are they good! And a lot of their performers work with the Pittsburgh Symphony, so that's cool.
Yes,
and a lot of the performers work the doo-wops. So those men and women are always working, and that's a good thing. And there's nothing like a good fireworks show. So that's July 4th, 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. What else do you have on your calendar before we check the oldies?
I think that's about it. I've got a lot of stuff there, and three different items of shameless self-promotion, along with promoting my very good friends. So I'll reiterate those. M80s on Tuesday at 7 out at St. Clairsville, the Rec Center, and then 2 chances to see the Mystery Theater show How the West was Dumb, and that's Thursday at River City, Friday at the View in Grandview Park.
All right, I got one for you. I'm not familiar with the group, and I don't care if you were friends with them or not. Wheeling Park Flashback Fridays, July 2nd, 7 South, 80s, 90s, and 2000. Is that a rock group?
Yeah. It sounds like a rock group. I don't know them, but I may know some members of the band, and I just have not heard that band yet.
Okay, you got any friends on Pocket Change?
Oh yeah, we have Pocket Change. Erin Huffman, who sings with the M80s.
Yeah, okay.
She's the singer in that band. So yeah.
That's July 9th at Wheeling Park, and then the following week, the 16th, I think you mentioned it, Eli and the Mojo Kings.
Yeah, I mentioned them, but I mentioned they're playing this weekend.
Okay.
So yeah, they're playing. No, this coming week at Waterfront Wednesday. So right now I've gotten away from my notes here. So yes, Eli and the Mojo Kings. No, they are at. I've lost it. Oh yes, okay. It's June 30th. They're playing at Waterfront Wednesdays. Yes, it's coming Wednesday. So
Okay.
I just didn't want to get that wrong.
Okay. Do I have to suspend you without pay? Did you mention July 10th, party on the plaza?
You know, that's next week, but yes, let's mention that.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's a big party. It's going to be right on the Wheeling Plaza, and it features the M80s along with two other bands.
I took care of you.
And thank you, appreciate that. And you do need to get tickets. I think they're $25 at this point.
Yeah,
They had an early
you
bird
get
for-
tickets at partyontheplaza.org. I don't see a phone number.
Yeah. So yeah, you just got to get them.
And it's sponsored. It's sponsored by one of our favorite sponsors, Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Okay, great. Glad to get the little plug in there too. Yeah, it's all a benefit to raise money for the WVU Medical Center. I think
WVU Medicine Children. Yeah, that's a good
children.
thing.
Yeah.
So that's a nice
So-
donation. People may say $25. Yeah, but it's going to a good cause, and it's local.
And it starts at 4 p.m. on Saturday afternoon, July 10th, and goes on to I think about 10 or 11. So it'll be a great party.
Yeah, I only happen to see that because that's as soon as you open the book, Summer Event Guide, people are probably thinking, boy, that DeFabio's doing his homework. No, he isn't. He's got this book in front of him. Yeah, as soon as you open the page, Party on the Plaza.
Yeah, how many parties have you been to it on Wheeling's Plaza? That's a pretty cool thing.
I don't know.
I think it's the very first one.
I don't know. I'm going to try and be there. What
Uh-huh.
day is July 10th?
It's a Saturday.
Okay. All right. I could come down here once I beat well, they don't work on the highways on Saturday. Okay. Sometimes when they're working, I don't think they're working, but at least everybody has jobs filling potholes. 11 guys to fill one pothole. That's okay. That's okay. I don't want to be out there in the hot sun. Listen, it's always good to have you. Now you ready for your special segment?
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay. I don't think so, but Mr. Newshound might have been there, and that's Howard Monroe. He might have been there. He might have been the only survivor other than a horse named Comanche. On this date in 1876, Crazy Horse won the 2-hour battle of the Little Bighorn. Where was that at? Do you know? Little Bighorn? What state?
South Dakota?
Montana.
Montana, okay.
He wiped out that scumbag, George Armstrong Custer, who killed a lot of innocent Indian women and children, and led the battle against the Sioux Indian encampment. George didn't last too long. Neither did 214 casualties. Ironically, the only survivor of Custer's forces was a horse named Comanche. Walt Disney did a movie with that, and guess who was Comanche's trainer? Sal Mineo.
No, okay. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Okay, well, that's okay. You're not suspended. I couldn't do that to you. Plus, I'm not allowed. Plus, you're one of my very good friends.
Plus, yeah.
Plus, you know Lola.
Plus for what you pay. Plus for what you pay me.
Oh, you get to work with Lola, and you get to work with me. You get to work with Rick. Come on, what else? You want to win the lottery?
No.
All right, Lola may know this name, George Abbott. I'm going to mention he was the director of The Pajama Game, Too Many Girls, and Damn Yankees. Pretty good director, passed away in 1995. All right, I'm going to say Animal Farm. What are you thinking? 1984.
George Orwell.
Yep, his real name was Eric Arthur Blair.
Yes, I knew that wasn't his real name. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody has their real name. I got my real name. It's the only name I know. 1903, died in 1950.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Pretty good writer, I guess. All right.
Excellent writer, yeah.
Sidney Lumet. Boy, did he do some great things. Director of Serpico, about 30 Cops. Dog Day Afternoon, Attica Network, The Pawnbroker. Boy, this guy was really popular. 12 Angry Men. He passed away in 2011. You have a favorite? I'm going to ask you this too, Lois, to put your thinking cap on. He also did Death Trap. You have a favorite Sidney Lumet movie?
I think it's Sidney Lumet, isn't it?
Lumet, whatever.
Lumet.
He's not around to kick my butt, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, right. What was the last one you mentioned? I like that one a lot. I like
Pawnbroker?
No, not
Playhouse
Death
90?
Trap. Death Trap.
Death Trap, yeah.
Death Trap, excellent movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Network.
Yeah, Network was great too. Yeah.
12 Angry Men, I think it was a 12-hour-long movie. You know the history of that movie. They wanted to do it in color, but they didn't have like enough money for CinemaScope or whatever. So they did it in black and white, and it was like on a small room built on the stage, and nobody really left unless you had to go to the bathroom. But that movie.
It was in a television play first.
Yeah, that's right. But the 12 Angry Men were 12 big-name actors. So, But I like Serpico. Yeah. I love Dog Day Afternoon. Network I liked. What was that guy saying when he lifted the window?
I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Yeah, I say that every day. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I really liked her. Her name was June Lockhart. Because I remember her in Lassie. You know?
She was the mom,
Yeah.
Lassie, and then later in Lost in Space.
She made a brief appearance in Petticoat Junction.
Oh, did she? Okay.
And she said, "Meet me in Washington, PA." Oh, no, it was "Meet me in St. Louis." I guess she's still living.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't she a child star too?
Yes.
I think she
10 years
started
old
out
or
as-
something, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This girl, I'd like to meet her, have her on the air. I anticipate, that's bad. Her favorites, one of my favorite songs, "You're So Vain." "Nobody Does It Better." Wasn't that about ketchup too?
No, that was Anticipation. Was about
Anticipation, okay. I wonder if she got all the rights for that. Carly Simon today. How old do you think she is?
She's probably 75.
Lola?
Who was it? I'm sorry.
Carly Simon.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Butch is probably right.
75.
Well,
75.
Right.
Yeah. Her husband is who, Lola?
I have no idea.
James Taylor.
Okay.
They're still married. That's great.
Yeah. A lot of years. A lot of years.
Yeah.
Did you like Foreigner?
No.
Oh, that's too bad because their lead singer and writer, Ian McDonald's celebrating a birthday today. He is 76.
Yeah.
I like Cold as Ice. Reminds me of Lola. Don't worry, she's going to throw that stapler at me. Feels Like the First Time. I know what that's like. Double Vision I liked. You didn't like any of their songs?
No, they were just commercial crap. 70s.
Oh, come on.
It was just really corporate sellout bullshit, you know.
Yeah. Did you like Jimmy Walker, the comedian?
Yeah, kind of. Didn't like the TV show, but he was funny.
Yeah, he was in the first airplane. How many airplanes did they have? 5? I don't know. And he was in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, which I liked. I liked that one better than the first one. All right.
Yeah, but he was on that awful show, Good Times, wasn't it? Something like that.
You didn't like Good Times?
It was just terrible. I didn't like. I don't like sitcoms in general with laugh tracks and stuff. That's just me.
Was All in the Family laugh tracks?
Yeah, probably was. But I did like that one.
Yeah. I know.
There are a few I like.
I know. When I took Anthony down to Orlando, I went to the Desi Lou Museum, and I think I got a Desi bobblehead. But it showed somebody made like a model of the studio, and the audience, that was live. Everything was live. That's the way Desi wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I don't think they enhanced with laugh tracks in those days.
All right, maybe you like this group from the 80s. Toto.
No.
Oh, Mike, we disagree on that.
Yes, we can. We can disagree, and some of my very good friends who I actually respect disagree with me on that.
Yeah. Well, let's hold the line. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. David Page, keyboards, musician, also lead writer. I liked Rosanna, and I liked Africa, and I don't care if you like them or not. How's that sound?
Yeah, they were studio musicians, and it just seemed a little bloodless to me. That's in defense of my unpopular theory on
Okay, is there a studio musician or group that you liked from the 70s or 80s that you could say I like them? Okay, who?
You know what? I watched that again. I realized I'd already seen it, but at your suggestion, I watched The Wrecking Crew again.
Isn't
on
that
YouTube.
something? How about that lady with the guitar?
It was marvelous. I'm so glad you mentioned it last week because it made me watch it again last week.
See?
After I watched it, yeah, it was really good. I had seen it, but it was one of those things where as you get older, you just forget you've seen something and say, oh yeah, I've seen this, but let's watch it again anyway.
Yeah.
So, good stuff.
Yeah, we played The Beat Goes On because that's her guitar at the beginning, and she had a lot of guitar play and good vibrations. Brian Wilson took her over his brother, what was the drummer's name? Danny Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
And almost all those songs from the 60s and 70s, Wrecking Crew was responsible for most of the background. They were the Monkees, you know?
It's amazing. So there, to answer your question, there's a group of studio musicians for whom I have ultimate respect.
So you took my advice and you watched it. I'm happy. Somebody not named Lola listens to me.
I do, once in a while, Bill.
Hey, I got to go get some ribs, and I got to bring Lola some lunch, okay?
Have a great weekend.
You too. Thanks, and I'll talk to you next week.
Okay.
All right. Rick is down there, 3-hour special, and talk a lot about good food. Hope to see you down there, and have a good weekend.
She's dancing beneath the starry sky. She'll make you flash. She comes again.